It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Philadelphia 7. And before we get he's getting their first taste, Clark, of NBA action, what was the hardest part for you transitioning from the Big Ten to the NBA?
I think the speed of the game.
This is checked in for Philadelphia. Markelle Fultz comes in for T.J. McConnell. The Bulls also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Carter. Parker comes in for Markkanen. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Zach LaVine. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Anthony. Jabari Parker is out there with Portis. Then there's Valentine. And it's Dunn in at the point guard position. At this very early stage, we know players are still trying to gel with one another. But Clark, just how much can a team really change between the start of the season and the end of the season?
Kevin, it can be a night and day change in some cases because of injuries or change in personnel. Those things can show up during the course of a long season to make teams look totally different. And I think the changes that transpire with teams are usually more pronounced with younger teams because you can actually sometimes see those guys get better and better from week to week.
Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The 76ers making a switch here. Redick is checked in. And Flash gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Portis kicks to Parker. Connects from three-point range. Parker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Fultz with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Flash gets it to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Anthony. There's the pass to Portis. Parker outside. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Nothing was forced. Smart basketball was played, and they took advantage of any weakness they saw.
Bulls moving the ball around. Dunn passes to Valentine. Dunn kicks to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Flash, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. With the amount of characters and personalities on this Sixers team, Clark, you can't help but notice the attitude they play with.
Yeah, they play with edge. They play with brashness. Some would say arrogance, but all of the championship teams have some element of that, and that's where they're looking to go. On occasion, if their emotions get out of whack, it could get them in trouble. But I think they'll learn as they grow to tone that down and use it in a positive way.
Parker inside. Second chance shot. Lopez finds Parker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Goes back up. Flash misses. Bulls trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Dunn. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Taking a look at some numbers for Redick, some last season stats for him. 6th in free throw percentage. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And again, you got to love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. 4 on the clock. Baseline J on the way.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
Bulls trail by 8. Dunn kicks to Portis. Back to Dunn. Pass to Lopez. The 8-footer. Rebounded by Flash. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Vaults the pass to Flash. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Portis kicks to Dunn. Back to Portis. Lopez passes to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. And taken away by Johnson. And he gets it again. Shot good from Flash. Flash has got 13.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. A minute 20 left in the first. Dunn kicks to Portis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You know, where was the defense there, Kevin? I mean, even though he missed it, that was not a good effort. Pitiful.
And again, the basket is good from Flash. 15 points in the game.
Well, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
And it's Dunn penetrating. Here's Lopez. And again, Chicago. No good. Redick passes to Flash. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Dunn misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Passes it to Portis. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 6 rebounds in the game. Great D that time from Portis. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead, ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. And we'll return. Well, we've got a minute now. Let's hear what it was like for AI in his first.
I look back on it, and it was just a surreal experience, you know, getting the call up, joining the team. Everything happened so fast I didn't have time to, like, overthink it or overanalyze it. So it was a bit of a ride, but, I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way given the circumstances.
And that first game must have been a whirlwind for him.
Joining the team when he did with that much on the line, that's a lot of pressure to drop anyone into. AI showed, though, he could handle it and prove to be an asset.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
We've got Johnson. Flash out there with Korkmaz. Then there's J.J. Redick. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks. Portis finds Parker. And here is Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shamet, Dunn covering. Down low. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 19 points.
And, you know, Brett Brown has seen it all in Philly. The good and bad times, was the head coach for their lowest points as this team rebuilt. Now he's reaping the fruits of his labor and persistence as he leads a star-studded Sixers team that has great potential.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
To the inside, Portis. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
To the left side wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And some changes here for the 76ers. Simmons checked in for Flash. Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Flash. Lays it up off the glass. Flash has got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Levine kicks to Portis. To the right side. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Redick. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Portis.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Parker's shot is off.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bulls trail by 16. Now, here's Valentine. Parker passes to Levine. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Flash. The 76ers leading by 16. Pass to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Fultz. The pass to Portis. Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the story with Markelle Fultz last season was one of health and getting his shot right.
Yeah, he suffered a shoulder injury, Kevin, that really impacted his ability to shoot the ball. He tried to play through it, but eventually had to be shut down. And, you know, it's hard to miss that type of time as a rookie. Not only games, but the few practices you get during the season as well. So he's going to have to restart in year 2.
Parker, that's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Muscle up. That's what Parker's telling those guys trying to defend him in the paint. He's really good at establishing his post position down low.
Now Fultz. Pass to Flash. Great D that time from Portis.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
He had a nice open look right there. 13 points for Zach LaVine.
Well, that's why a number of people feel LaVine's better off the ball, Kevin. I mean, let somebody else set him up, and all he has to do is finish.
1 second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we finished one half of basketball.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, you have been getting it done tonight, scoring, rebounding, everything. How have you played, and where have you found all this energy?
Well, see, you guys understand, this hasn't just been me. Yeah, as a team, we're playing with a lot of heart tonight. You know, these guys, they boxing out, they're playing physical, and that's allowed me to get a lot of easy shots and get a lot of rebounds.
Teammates getting it done, individuals getting it done as well. Great combination, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. So, for the Bulls, Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. Portis comes in for Markkanen, and Parker subbed in for Anthony. To the inside, and Parker comes with the help. Here's Flash. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Taking a look at the Bulls, LaVine and Parker are the wings. Robin Lopez out there with Bobby Portis. And it's done in at the one spot. Inside. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 25 points.
Hey, you know, Kevin, that's what you want to see. Strong passing inside, leading to the hoop.
Outside Portis. Pass to Parker. Pass to Portis. Jacks up a three. The offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's exactly why you got to box him out, because when you don't, that's what happens. He burns you on the glass.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Dunn. And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
And the pass to Portis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Flash. That shot off. Great D that time from Portis. Here's LaVine. Here's Parker. LaVine dishes to Parker. The kick out to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Great open look there. And that's now 9 points for Bobby Portis.
And you know what? It's important for big men to be able to shoot from deep in today's game. And shot selection important. Good shot selection there.
Pass to Fultz. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try, because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
LaVine finds Lopez. Here's Portis. Here's LaVine. The rebound by Johnson. The 76ers leading by 20. Here's Flash. Chicago grabs the miss. Portis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Levine up top, covered by Redick. Parker with no one around. The Bulls get it back in a new 24. Pass to Valentine. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Looking at the numbers for Valentine, last season's performance for him, he averaged about 10 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. From 8. Rebound by the Bulls. Portis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Takes the 13-footer. Parker's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 20. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Clark, you once worked for the Indiana Pacers, Vice President, Player Relations, and really had your fingerprints on a lot of part of that organization. Could you see yourself going back to an NBA front office role?
I don't anticipate that. I love what I do as a broadcaster. I really feel as though I'm right where God wants me to be. Currently had a wonderful tenure with the Pacers, 32 years between playing, broadcasting both radio and television, then 4 years in the VP of Player Relations role. Phenomenal relationships with a number of people, but no, I think that chapter for me is in the rearview mirror.
I speak for everyone playing the game, watching the game. We're glad you're in broadcasting, I'll tell you that.
Thank you, partner.
Embiid trying to break loose. Buries it down low. 30 points for Flash.
You know, when Redick passes like that, he makes everything easier for himself and his teammates, and I think he makes them a lot better as a unit, too.
Portis kicks to Levine. Embiid against Lopez. And Portis throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Flash, and it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Left side, Portis. Parker outside. It's rebounded by Fultz. To the middle. Here's Flash.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
The line for your 76ers. Flash.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Flash. And so it's Philadelphia with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fultz and Redick are in the backcourt together. Korkmaz is out there with Flash, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Parker passes to Portis. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Pass to Korkmaz. Outside, Reddick. Down low, here's Flash, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jabari Parker.
At the line for your 76ers, Flash. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Flash. He played for a small market team in Indianapolis, so difficult now for them to retain all-star level talent, or so it would seem.
Yeah, that's always been the case, Kevin, and I don't think that's changed much. You know, KD goes from Oklahoma City to the Bay Area. Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward go from small markets to Boston, although Kyrie was traded. Gordon Hayward was signed as a free agent. I think it's just one of those inherent issues that will continue to be a challenge for some of the small market teams. That's why the draft and developing drafted players for those teams is so critically important.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Chicago grabs the miss. On the wing, Levine, covered by Reddick. From the baseline. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Had a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Levine wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 5th assist in this one. Simmons with it. He kicks to Fultz. There's the pass to Embiid. 2 on the clock. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Tell you what, the offensive game of Embiid, ridiculous. He can score in so many ways.
Dunn passes to Parker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Out to Anthony. Pass to Portis. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Flash gets it to go.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
Lobs it up for Levine. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the 76ers on the break. The putback, and Embiid is right there.
No easy chore keeping the 7-footer off the glass. Embiid crashing with intentionality.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Inside, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 5 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Basket good.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Flash. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Average value of an NBA team, Clark, over $1 billion. And I can't even believe I'm saying that, but the league wasn't always so healthy and always thriving the way it is now.
Yeah, every business goes through periods of prosperity and challenge. The league, NBA, no different. Early 80s, there were real struggles and challenges. Then there was a real bump as we got into the late 80s and into the 90s, plateaued a bit, and now we're on a great ascension. But the players and the league have really worked well together to bring the league to a greater level of popularity and success in this time period now. And you can't discount the big money from TV contracts. That fuels the fire quite a bit as well.
Here's Butler. Another shot. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big-time work. Really distracting them, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Butler finds Simmons. Down low, got a piece of it. Unloads from 13. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 10 points here in the second half.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Pass to Markkanen. The feed to Dunn. Clock at 6. Levine against Butler. Here's Carter. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The 76ers leading by 23. And Simmons kicks to Butler. To the middle. Here's Flash. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Hawks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Mark, an interesting aspect of the one-and-done controversy. Increasingly, these guys are being asked to take on a big role in the NBA right away.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'm all for guys that have the unique ability and opportunity to play pro basketball out of high school or after 1 or 2 years of college. I would love to see college kids hang around for 2 or 3 years, but that's not realistic for the supremely gifted. But it does put pressure on your teams if you're expecting these young guys to come in and impact winning right away. It takes a little time, in most cases, for even really highly talented players to become winning NBA players.
Levine against Butler. And Levine, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. And, you know, he's been their go-to guy. Smart at knowing what shots to take, when to take them. Plays with really a perfect pace.
Dunn left side. Butler against Levine. Fires the 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, I like the edge that Embiid plays with. Great at recognizing when he's clear to throw it down on you.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Tipped away. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to McConnell. 76ers moving the ball around. Flash misses. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Dunn looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Levine. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Flash has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's McConnell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dunn kicks to Levine. Misses off the left iron. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Flash. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's Levine on the assist from Dunn. 25 points for Zach Levine.
Tell you what, this is a guy who's really improved his mid-range game. I mean, Levine working hard to become an all-around threat.
Here's Flash. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
To the paint, stolen by Carter. Dunn outside. Anthony banked in off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
And there's the pass to Flash. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one's on Anthony. In the recent CBA, there have been a lot of provisions put in there for retired players. Health insurance, increase in pensions, Clark, reimbursement for tuition. What do you think of these changes?
Love them, Kevin. Absolutely love them. And again, credit to the league and to the Players Association for thinking outside the box, reaching back to benefit some of the former players that are actually in need of these benefits and deserving of them. Come on now. Those guys paved the way in many ways for what we see of the league now. And most players appreciate and recognize that. And for it to be tangibly recognized and rewarded is great to see. I love it.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's McConnell. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
And, you know, when you watch Embiid, he just oozes with limitless potential.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a tremendous offensive night for you. How did you find that rhythm?
You know, I think I'm a volume scorer, DA. I know if I keep putting up shots, they're gonna start dropping. And that's what happened tonight. I'm all about putting on a show, and when it wins us games, that's even better.
Well, the fans wanted an encore, and you gave it to them. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.